So we're here in Eldoret. We just arrived. We arrived, I think, at around noon. I got to meet Dr. Becky Omolo in 2020. She was actually diagnosed with breast cancer in the same year that I was. She underwent her treatment the same time that I went through my treatment. And in chatting with her, she let me know and understand that when she was receiving her treatment, the cancer patients are generally told to eat anything, but eat them in moderation. And that was the difference between her treatment and my treatment, because for me, I'm straight away told, do not eat processed sugars, do not eat processed carbohydrates, and concentrate on whole grains. And if you can, keep the carbohydrate low. Now, I went ahead and I also started feeding cancer patients, which I know I've spoken about before. We are in Muhoroni right now. We have a patient here in Muhoroni. We've just known him for barely a month, and I met him on TikTok. Somebody told me about him and he came on board, and he was talking about having difficulty breathing after his arm was cut off early last year. So when he told me about that, I immediately knew that cancer could be in his lungs. I told him to go to the hospital for CT scan, but before he did that, I asked him to give me his medical diagnosis papers from last year. I realized that it was palliative care. They did not tell him last year that his kind of care was palliative. They told him that they were treating him, and he wanted me to come and meet him. Doctors say that he is very weak. He could not be treated, and one of his lungs was already collapsed. We struggled with friends and whatever small amount of money we could get. We raised to get some oxygen cylinders, and also to get what is called a concentrator. But concentrator gets air from the environment and cleans it up, and it's electric. So that is what he alternates using at home. But those are very, very expensive. We thought the cylinder would be the only one expensive, but also the concentrator uses a lot of electricity, so he's paying a lot of bills. So because Miles is not eating, and he has a 3-year-old baby and a wife right now, so we've decided, you know what? He won't eat, yes, but we can go discuss on how to prepare maybe some smoothies or juice, some vegetables for him. But we have bought some food items for his family. Last year we were cooking for patients, but this year we are changing it so that we educate patients and their caregivers how the food should be cooked and what is good to eat. And then we buy for them the food. Every weekend we buy for them the food, then they prepare the food.
I am asking you to help me recruit people to attend the Ascending Hope Gala. Please, you have watched this. You see how much the need is overwhelming. But I'm reaching out to you to buy a ticket for the Ascending Hope Gala and invite 10 or 20 of your family, friends, acquaintances, colleagues to buy the tickets. Thank you for joining hands in destigmatizing cancer.